Research has people a little frightened to use it. There's a new study out that says after just one day, chemicals in sunscreens enter your bloodstream.
Before you grab that bottle of sunscreen, the first thing you need to do is check the ingredients on the back.
They are chemicals and they can potentially be dangerous.
Look at any bottle of sunscreen on the store shelf and it'll more than likely have one of these ingredients.
Avobenzone and oxybenzone are very commonly in your chemical sunscreens.
But a new study finds when you apply sunscreen with those chemicals, along with two other ones known as escamsol and octocrylene, they can absorb into your skin and into your bloodstream.
And more than 80%, 80% of the sunscreen products sold in the USA were now considered potentially unsafe for use. Wanting to protect our skin, but risking things like hormone disruption, skin allergies, even cancer. And on the other side, you have mineral sunscreens. And the mineral sunscreens have zinc oxide or some other mineral. And what happens is it reflects the light off of your body. So it's almost like putting a barrier on your skin. The sun's light, rays hit and then they bounce off.
Hold on, say that again.
Have mineral sunscreens. And the mineral sunscreens have zinc oxide or some other mineral. And what happens is it reflects the light off of your body. So it's almost like putting a barrier on your skin.
Say that again.
Have mineral sunscreens. And the mineral sunscreens have zinc oxide or some other mineral. And what happens is it reflects the light off of your body. So it's almost like putting a barrier on your skin. The sun's light, rays hit and then they bounce off. So just from a health standpoint, that's obviously intuitively, yes, they're much healthier than the chemical.
Research.
So in other words, you putting something on to block the sun from penetrating your skin. Why is that? When every life form, everything on the planet throughout the solar system that's a living organism lives off and uses the sun as energy. Why are you blocking the sun? But I also want you to understand it's a double-edged sword with this as well. Your creators don't give a damn about you. You know what I mean? They put these chemicals in sunblock stream, and it's also to get you off the planet as well, because your expiration date is here now. It's time for you to leave off the planet. So they don't care about you. So they're gonna get you to rage wars with each other. Islam against Christianity, America against terrorism, communists. It's just a whole game that's being played on you people, and y'all are just playing around with the script. And I'm talking about the complex cell organism, the species that can't think for themselves, that's poisoning the organic species to stop their brains from fully developing so that they can think for themselves. You see what I'm saying to you? So you naturally can't think for yourself, and you're taking orders from your dragon king, your creator, your God, which is fine. And I don't knock you, because you should do what you need to do for your existence. But to sit back and look at our people and say that we are the problem, or we are the issue here on the planet. No, it's you. It's always been you. You are not satisfied with you. You're not satisfied with the fact you or your creator is not satisfied with the life you have been given. So you want to do more, but you will never be us, and we will never be you. Pause. As we look at the gold X-ray flux, we understand what ionized particles do. These are letting out charged particles that bonds with the smallest building unit of the atom. And we understand that carbon is the number one bonding element, the strongest binding element in throughout the entire cosmos. And the suit that so-called black people have is hydrocarbon. We are super carbon beings. You see, so when you look at this gold X-ray flux and you look at the C right here, we're still in these C flares, tearing that ass up. We had a small minor M flare. C flare, M flare, 2 X flares, back to back X flares, followed by a M flare, another M flare, and it's only going to intensify, my people. Why is it going to intensify? Because the coronal holes are coming towards the equator, and they're starting to face Earth directly and spilling out more energy, which means your magnetic field is being stripped away and allowing more light, more cosmic particles, more gamma rays, more ultraviolet light, more solar radiation into the planet. Pause. Here you go. It looked like the sun got acne. What you think? His son got acne, baby. His son got acne. Oh my goodness. This is popping. Bam. Bam. Oh, when this turned to us, my people, when that right there turned to us, follow with that up the top. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Red October. Can't you see it? You can't see it unfolding? You can't see it unfolding? Don't worry about it. That's why they shadow ban and block the shit out of my videos, right? Because I'm talking crazy. Paul. Okay, here we go, my people. The Magnetos pause. And this is going back current 3 hours. I'm only going back 3 hours. That's it. So current time, I'm shooting this video at 7:59 p.m. Excuse me, 7:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So from this time going back 3 hours, this is what we're currently looking at. This is happening right now between our sun, the magnetic field, and Earth. This is what's taking place, as well as the backside of the planet. Whatever is underneath us, directly behind us, or over top of our heads. Whatever you want to call it, Planet X, Black Sun, whatever you want to call it. That's your choice what you want to call it. However, it emits the same amount of energy or equal amount of energy as the sun in the daytime, which is enveloping our planet from the backside going in with charged particles. And it's nothing that they can do about this. As you look at the dome right here, and you look at that energy that's pressed, you know what they do when I be showing this, my people. All of a sudden, my phone had a problem. But if you look at that energy, look at this energy. The sun is over here. Look at that energy popping on the dome. And then you have the backside of the planet. The backside that is, again, equal amount of energy as the sun, or if not stronger, to be honest with you. So, and then you look in here, and like I said, that we have purpleness in our sky. You see you see the darks purples. There's purple here. I'm not here to force you to see anything. You look at it for yourself. That is purple. That is dark purple. That is royal color. And that means a change is here, and it's nothing that they can do about it. This object back here, this object on the back side of the planet, this object is like, this is what it's doing with the sun over here. It is connecting. This is what's happening. And if you look at a crop circle, there is a crop circle that indicates this. Now that I've refreshed my memory is coming back. There is a crop circle that indicates this connection right here. So whatever's on the back side of the planet, let me do it again, or underneath the planet. Let's just say the object is right here, whatever it may be. And the sun is over here, whatever it may be. We know the sun is over here because this is the daytime side of the planet. The nighttime side, we don't know where this object is at. We just know it's there. However, let's just look at this. This is what I'm trying to tell you is happening. This object here that is emitting same amount of energy as the sun, or equal amount of energy as the sun, is like it is connecting with the sun. This is what's happening with Earth right now. This is what it is. This is the best illustration I can give you. And it's a crop circle that indicates this. And I'm going to show you the crop circle. Not on this video. I got to pull it up and search it. But I remember seeing a crop circle like this. And this is a good explanation, even with the story, the article that I read the other day when they said Earth magnetic field was removed for over 2 hours. And it was immense amounts of radiation, solar radiation coming into the planet. It's like a connection that is taking place. So let's move up here to solar wind. This is also the last 3 hours. I'm just going with the last 3 hours, my people. Let's see how fast this got up to. Solar wind. It got up to, stayed up in the 4s. So, and this is very significant as well, to know that it's consistently staying at a certain speed. Well, it went all the way up to 5 and some change. But to see it stay at that consistent speed, they'll let you know that it's consistently coming. So now we look at this here. The sun is over here. That sun, is these arrows, represents the particles that are coming off the sun. The charged particles, the gamma rays, solar rays, ultraviolet light that is coming off the sun. It should hit the dome. And that's that bow shock that you see right here. This that red thing, that's a bow shock. That's the same thing as this down here. We just in a different graph right here. And that bow shock right there is getting overwhelmed with radiation, and it shows that it's red. And now you have Earth in the middle. The white side is the daytime side, the black is the nighttime side. And when we look at this, my people, we see what? We see these arrows reversing on the back side of the planet. Look, wow, they all are reversing from, God, gee, woo. Wow. I mean, they are reversing all the way from back here, my people. I mean, look at the, look, they are reversing all the way from back. They are reversing all the way from back here, my people. Look how they turn around. They turning from back there. Wow, this is very powerful. Whatever energy this is, whatever star this is, red Kachina, blue Kachina, whatever you want to call it, it is powerful. When I say powerful, it is powerful. I mean, wow, just look at the arrows when they as they reverse. Just look. Wow. I mean, wow. I mean, that's powerful. Paul, I want you to listen to this, my people.
You don't believe in sunscreen?
Never.
Can I tell you something? I have a problem with Australia.
Okay.
I went to Bondi Beach and I got outside. Some guy goes, "Here, take some sunscreen." And I said, "You get that cancer water away from me, okay?" 3 hours later, I was getting rushed to the emergency room because I had sun poisoning. It was probably the worst experience I've ever had. Now I'm kind of like, dude, I would rather put on the sunscreen.
Let me clear it for you. So we've just been in Phuket. I go out to sunbake. I don't have sunscreen. I have my watch. 15 minutes front, 15 minutes back under the umbrella.
Under the umbrella?
No, 15 minutes front, 15 minutes back, then under the umbrella.
Oh, then
Pause. 15 minutes front, 15 minutes back, and then go into the shade. Do you not understand the significance behind that statement, my people? So clearly, they both are having a discussion about the number one source of energy in the solar system being against their very lives. They have to pay attention to how long and how much they are spending time in the sun, to the point that he had sun poisoning and now he's afraid to be in the sun without putting on sun blockage or sunscreen. This is very serious and significant, my people. And let's listen, the 15 minutes and 15 minutes, that is being cut down, dwindling down very, very fast.
under umbrella.
Don't take your sunscreen, take your watch. And by the end of the week, I was golden brown. And then I can be out there for half an hour, maybe an hour. I don't want to offend you, but a bit of common sense is necessary.
You know, I'm lacking some of that. You don't believe in sunscreen?
See, my people, you don't understand. They all know that this planet is not conducive to their genetic makeup. They all know this. This is a whole game that they're playing, and it's a deadly one at that. Pause.
I'm on a new level. 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 What me and you? I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
It's only one sunblood. It's only one true blood, and that's sunblood. So here you go right here. It's only one true blood, and that's sunblood, my people. I'm a seer. Remember that. I'm a seer and a great reminder.